Welcome back to Pursuit of Accuracy. I'm Josh. Today we're going to be testing my 457 competition gun out of the ultimate 150 yard test. Stick around and see how it does. Back here today with my competition CZ 457. As many of you know, this is a Lilja barreled Mannered stock 457. Does have the Yo Dave trigger kit. I am shooting a Athlon Cronus in the Athlon rings. I absolutely love this setup. This is my main competition rig. I've been getting a little bit more serious into the PRS rimfire stuff and trying to catch those podium finishes and trying to be as competitive as I can. So in trying to be more competitive, I've been doing a lot more testing on this rifle and the ammo. So I am shooting the Eley Match. This has worked out the best for me so far. I really love the fact that the bullet is silver and you can actually see that in flight a little bit better than a black bullet. And we'll get you a close-up on what those Eley Match bullets look like. Super huge advantage to have really nice glass and a really visible bullet in air. A lot of times as I'm shooting a target, I pull the trigger, I can see the bullet on the way to the target. I know I've hit it. I can move on mentally and start getting ready to take that next shot. So I've been testing and changing headspace a lot and doing just a lot of things with this rifle as far as torque settings, headspace settings, and trying to get this tuned in perfectly. And what I'm trying to achieve here is a minimum cold bore shift. So from the first time I start shooting this on the stage, I don't want that point of impact changing a lot. And then as the barrel and the barreled action get dirtier, I don't want that affecting accuracy either. So I come up with a test and I call this the maximum accuracy test. This is done at 150 yards. If you guys want to participate with your precision rimfires, please do. I'd love to hear about your results. So to test the accuracy of this and the reliability and repeatability, what I did was I put 10 1-inch pasters down there at 150 yards on a piece of cardboard. I split them up into two groups. So the first group that we're going to shoot of 5 pasters, that's going to be on a dirty gun. So this rifle basically has had about 2.5 matches under its belt, plus about 10 practice sessions. So we're going to take this dirty and we're going to shoot this at the 150 yards and see how it does. See what we can get here. And those are 1-inch pasters down there. Alright, first group, not too bad. Maybe just over an inch. Which can't really complain about that for the distance. See if we can bring it in a little bit. She wrote. Go pull that target and see what it looks like. All right, now so through the power of YouTube and editing, I'm gonna go inside and get this thing cleaned up. I'm just gonna do a quick clean on the bore, probably a nylon brush and some wet and dry patches. So yeah, we'll get this thing cleaned up and we'll come back out here and shoot those last 5 targets. So now that we've got that gun cleaned up, we're gonna shoot this second set of 5-round targets here, and we'll see if it changes much. Hoping to stay the same and shooting pretty good so far. Would like to see it tightened up just a little bit, but anything under MOA is what we're looking for here. All right, that's 10 5-shot groups down there at 150 yards. Let's go get that target and we'll see what they measure up to be. So as usual, guys, the CZ 457 hasn't let me down. Did see that second set of groups we just shot tighten it up a little bit. I was hoping that would be the case. That was getting a little bit dirty for me. I like to clean when I see the accuracy drop off, but I'm also trying to shoot this rifle and get to know it well enough to know that before it happens. So I want to kind of get around kind of where I know that accuracy is going to start to bleed off a little bit, and I can be ahead of the ball and get the rifle cleaned up and back shooting where it should be. So get the target up here. So we're not going to see an enormous difference in accuracy here, but you can tell overall that we shot a 1 point, basically 3-inch group on the dirty setup, and a little bit was wind. It's hard to eliminate wind and stuff out here. We are in an open range in the back of my house, and it is 150 yards. So after cleaning, you can see here we end up shooting a 1-inch average. Had some really good groups. Definitely had our best groups on the clean gun, 0.78, which was the best group of the day. And then these 1-inch groups, that's kind of what I was hoping to hover around. Did kind of have a little bit of a flyer here and there, but that was to be expected. This isn't sorted or weighted ammo. And I hear the comment all the time, guys, about, you know, I should be weighing and sorting ammo, and I can do that. You know, I have done it in the past, but I'm really just trying to make this easy on myself. You know, we could have probably eliminated that guy and this guy. We could have probably pulled those out of the groups, because, you know, you could almost hear the difference on the camera if you're listening really closely, and I could hear it, you know, as a shooter. When I would fire those, it would sound just slightly different. So chances are they probably did have a little bit of a weight difference or something I could have picked up through sorting. But the reality is that I shoot a lot, my daughter shoots a lot, and I want a gun accurate and consistent enough where I can just pick up a box of ammo and go shoot it. So this is just straight out of the box. I just open the box, load the mags, and go shoot it, and this is what I get. You know, maybe if it's something you guys really want to see, I'll take a couple boxes of this match and we'll repeat this. Maybe I'll just shoot just 5 5-shot groups, but I'll weigh and sort it. and see if maybe if that shrinks it drastically. You know, is it a huge difference? I have seen differences. Usually it's in kind of less expensive match ammo. So kind of the cheaper down the scale you go on match ammo, the more inconsistencies you're going to find, whereas the stuff that's kind of near the top is going to be pretty dang consistent for the most part. But yeah, I hope you guys participate. Please try and shoot that, duplicate that with your rifle. As like I said, it's nice to be able to go out and shoot small groups, and you know, I can shoot really small groups at 50 yards with this, but you know, we want to look at the broad spectrum of the gun when we're shooting precision rifle, especially precision rimfire rifle. So we want to see consistency, and you can work on consistency through head spacing. If you have a barrel action that allows you to head space it, you can work on consistency through ammo, torque setting. There's all sorts of things that you can play with to where you find a happy medium to where that your gun's going to perform how you need it to, when you need it to, and not just shoot one amazing group out of every 20. I would take, you know, sub MOA to MOA groups every time I shoot groups versus shooting, you know, quarter MOA every 10 groups. So consistency is king in this game. I appreciate you guys sticking with me through this video. I appreciate you guys checking out the channel. If you're not subscribed, please go ahead and think about giving the channel a subscribe. Throw this video a like. Let me know down in the comments what you want to see me do. I do have a couple of videos planned, but I'm always open to suggestions, and I really try and get the information that you guys want out there. So please feel free, comment down in the comment section. Let me know what I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong, what you want to see on future videos, and we'll try and make that happen. As always, guys, I appreciate it, and we'll catch you next time.